the lines are getting blurred. And all the industries that we come from are facing similar challenges. So for ourselves, we are Polestar. We are a Swedish electric car brand based in Gothenburg. And for us, design, innovation, and sustainability, those are our core pillars. We like to say that we are a design-led brand, but that cannot work in silos, in isolation. What does that mean? It means that designers today have to look much deeper than the A surface of materials. They have to see how parts, components, how the whole product is made. And also CMF designers, we shouldn't just come at the last stage of the product just to make it look good or give it a personality. We have to be integral in the design process from the start. So that's a bit my work. Also to look at innovations happening in other industries. The benefit we have is we like to call ourselves a performance brand, and what we want to create is pure progressive performance. Mm-hmm. And of course, performance means driver dynamics. It means the thrill and the experience of driving and all the technical aspects, but we also want to be progressive. And that means, since we are a new brand, and I've had the privilege to sort of start from a clean slate at Polestar, and we don't have a heritage that we need to worry about. And we are too young and new, and we don't want to cater everything to everyone all at once, you know. So we thought that we could start by questioning just how cars are made and how it has been done since decades. And the automotive industry, of course, has a certain reputation when it comes to, you know, emissions and sustainability. So we wanted to look at everything from scratch and question manufacturing processes and where the supply chains are and raw materials are coming from. And then, of course, in Scandinavia, we are so outdoor all the time, and we love to be, it's part of life to be close to nature. So that's like inherent in us, the way we live, and that we don't want to leave more than we took. So, yes, long story short, we are at ISPO because the lead times often in cars is much longer than in fashion or sports. And it's very important for us, if we want to be progressive and we want to innovate, and like you said, sustainability cannot happen without asking questions and innovation. We cannot look inwards, we need to look outwards. We cannot just look at what other car brands are doing, we need to look at other industries. And fashion and sports are a very key marker for us to show where society and culture are headed in general. Yes, we use a lot more materials in cars. It can be in hundreds in a car interior, and that's the challenge. It's much more complex product than a shoe per se, but the challenges are similar, and we need a lot more collaboration to be able to map out and rally behind the most impactful solutions. I see a lot of talk here at ISPO about like climate neutrality and also monomaterials, because that's where we want to work with as well. We want to work with circular solutions. We also want to work with just starting with reducing the number of different polymers and materials that go into a car. You know, we want to narrow it down and make sure that parts are recyclable as a whole. So I think that's the current, I mean, this is the climate decade, and we're having similar conversations no matter if we work with cars or clothing or sports gear.
Yeah, so you're really facing the same challenges, and you know that in this kind of events there is those topics that are discussed with experts that are doing things. What other field you explore, and how do you get inspiration outside from the sport? You briefly talk about fashion, and how do you use it in your job? If you have any examples, that stuff you've done in a car and that comes from something you've seen somewhere else?
Yeah, definitely. My education is, my background is I'm a textile designer, and I've always been very interested in sustainable practices, so that's where I'm coming from. And also, that's what makes our job today challenging, but also all the more exciting. Like, we're in such interesting times right now. And over the past few years, the automotive industry has been going through such a radical change. Like, all the brands, they want to reinvent themselves, they want to tap into a niche, and the word sustainability gets thrown out a lot as well. And we just need to realize who we want to appeal to as a brand. And it's that intersection of making conscious products, but also products that, like, we want people to sit in a Polestar and be like, yes, this is nice. And I can't really tell why it's nice. It's just the whole experience, at a subconscious level. So that's precisely the intersection that we are at.